Hey, beautiful souls, it's time for another Pick a Card reading with your bruddaZen. Now, these are timeless, and so whenever you're coming across them, they are perfect timing for the perfect message for you. And in this reading, we're going to be looking here at how can you transform lack. Now, we come here to experience what it might feel like to feel this lower vibrational energy of having things missing and lacking things in our life. And so there's no right, no wrong. We come in here to feel it, and so we can do it as long as we want. But what Spirit is showing in these transformation videos is how we can, when we're ready, transform it to something else when we're bored of riding that ride. So, of course, you're going to have a choice between 3 different readings. You are going to have timestamps listed in the description box below. So if you want to leap forward to any of those, you can do that now. Otherwise, we're going to start with number 1 right now. If you chose reading number 1, and this is the reading for you, and we're going to start off with the cards here from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle, just to see where this lack exists or what information your ancestors want you to know. So we have got some visitors here that will be coming through from the 4 different oracles we're going to look at, and then we'll pull some tarot as well. All right, well, there you go. So your message from your ancestors is interact and relate. Community, family, traditions. So this energy that's at the center of your reading has to do with feeling lack of interacting and relating with others, like loneliness or being ostracized, or maybe feeling like you're in solitary confinement where people aren't wanting to be around you, or you feel like they're not wanting to be around you. So this says, welcoming and looking after guests in a positive, generous, and hospitable way is part of traditional Maori culture. It's Maori, which I might have totally mispronounced. My apologies. But it's a part of a hospitality in their culture called, and I'm definitely going to mispronounce this, Manakatianga, or something similar to that. They understand that when everyone works together and respects each other, the whole community is much better off. The Mare, M-A-R-A-E, is at the heart of the community. This is a meeting place where celebrations, formal occasions, funerals, and teaching occur. A symbol of group unity, this place is where people come together to share and honor tradition. Older tribal members hold authority there. They teach the younger generations their languages, stories, spirituality, arts, music, genealogy, and beliefs. Often a hangi, H-A-N-G-I, I'm totally murdering these names, I know, where food is cooked in the ground, provides meals for large groups during festivals, celebrations, and funerals. The ceremonial sharing of meals helps bring family and community together. So there is an ancestor message and a divinatory meaning. The ancestor's message to you is that community and family are highlighted for you. This card suggests you have been isolating yourself or too busy to be present and engaged with friends or family. Be mindful of how important it is to interact with others. You don't need people around you constantly, but it is healthy to have regular social outings and to feel connected with other people. Prepare and enjoy a meal with people you care about. Yeah. So, part of our isolation is, how am I isolating myself? I isolate myself through my beliefs, because if I feel like, well, people need to contact me for me to go spend time with them, then I'm going to spend a lot of time by myself. Because if everybody feels that way, who's going to do the inviting? So I like that. Whatever we want, give, and we'll receive. So in this case, they're saying, invite people over for a meal. The right people for the right time will show up. If you fear, well, no one will show up. Well, if no one does, then pack up the food and go give it to homeless people. Do something with it. Don't, use all the lower vibrational energy unless you want to feel that. We all want to feel this aloneness. We all want to feel what it might be to lack connection with other people. But when we're ready for that to change, we can initiate it. And I know we can be like, I'm tired of being the one that's always going out. Well, you will find those if you just keep on not investing energy in relationships with people that don't give back. Eventually, you're going to find people exactly like you that are tired of giving and not receiving. And they're going to be like, oh my gosh, you're my soulmate. One of my soulmates, right? Not a necessarily romantic way, but in a beautiful best friend way, right? And then the divinatory meaning here says your spirit shines brighter when you share your energy with others. You're not meant to travel through life alone. Spirit has sent people and animals for you to interact and share your life with. So reconnect with someone you haven't seen for a while or haven't spent enough time with lately. So they're, again, saying it's time for you to connect forward with them. And then, so that was your ancestors chatting, which they're speaking from their own experience, going, yeah, we know how it is. When we didn't reach out, we were lonely. So reach out, because there are people who want you to reach out. All right, and let's see what the fairies have to say here for you next. So this is the Fairy Wisdom Oracle. All right, and that is your card right here. And you've got Discovery, card number 15. Beautiful card there. And we're going to put that right here. Let's see what this brings in here for you. So this is all about potential. This is a time to open your eyes and examine what is really in your world. Is it of your liking? Is your view of reality encompassing all that it can? It is time to open up to your unlimited potential. Delve into life and discover all that there is for your asking. Step out of your comfort zone and try something new. Start a new hobby. What is it that you've always wanted to do but have put on the back burner? It's time to do it. Get involved with others, join a group or a club, take a class in something that sparks your interest. Expand upon your life experience in ways that promote your well-being. Be open to new ideas and new ways of seeing things. Listen to others' views with an open mind. There is a lot you can add to your life by being open and accepting of change. Life is always evolving and constantly offering up opportunity for growth. Go with it and grow and learn as much as possible. I love it. Learn something new today. So this is one. If you're feeling alone and lonely, join a group, learn something new. You're going to join together with people that have interests and same passions. And that will also help with this feeling of loneliness and lack of interacting with others. So they're giving you, hey, try this. Here's an option for you, right? And you never have to do anything you don't want to do. This is just advice. They're like, hey, if you want to, but they never judge if you don't. Well, the fairies might. No, they don't. They just will pretend that they will, but they really don't. And then we have the Dream Weavers Oracle. So the Dream Weavers are another kind of spiritual entity about that help us with our dreams and creating our dreams. And this one says, when you're neither here nor there. Card number 42. Beautiful cards. We're going to put that right here. Which 4 plus 2 is 6, and 5 and 1 is 6. So I like that beautiful 6 energy. And this says meaning of this card is the period of time between what was and what you are moving toward. You're not quite there yet. Being present for every step of the journey. Are you feeling a little lost because your goals and intentions seem so far away? You know you cannot live your old life anymore. So with one foot still in the past and one reaching for the future, you discover you're in an in-between world. And this place still has flavors of your past, but it's also brightly colored by the glittering dreams for your future. You're just not there yet. This is a wondrous place to explore, for this is where you get to reconsider your past, choosing to see it as sacred and beautiful and not something to discard or run away from. If you can bless all that has brought you here right now, you'll see your time between worlds will not be long at all. Is there anything at all you need to release in this liminal space? Do you need to cut any cords to old thinking? Are any of your old stories or unfinished business niggling at you? Now is the perfect time to consider an inventory to ensure you're not bringing any old baggage forward on this journey with you. Most important, you must see how far you've come. You are an extraordinary being of light blessed by the universe, here on purpose. Trust your dreams and desires are sacred. They matter, and in the perfect form they will arise to greet you on the other side of the in-between, where you may sometimes feel you're neither here nor there. So bring yourself to this moment and make effective use of it. Bless your life. You have nothing to lose on this adventure. I like it. I like it. I like it. So you're neither here nor there. Enjoy the process. Realize what brought you here and don't let that keep you from moving forward here. But also, trust the journey. Know that you have one foot headed in this direction. But the speed of things happens on purpose there. Right. And then we're going to pull here from the Ask Your Guides Oracle. So this is all your spirit guides, and we'll see what they have, and then we'll pull some tarot. All right. Let's see what we got here. Leadership, the Holy Spirit, card number 51. 5 and 1 is 6. So 6 definitely is a number here that is significant. And put this like this, and let's see what this brings in here. Charisma, enterprise, authority, motivation. So the Holy Spirit is encouraging you to consciously and fully embrace the leadership role you're carving out for your life. Through your focus, dedication, stability, and discipline, you're emerging from the background and becoming recognized for both your competence and your wisdom. Others are naturally attracted to your charismatic vibration and will follow your lead as they rightfully sense that you can be trusted. Yeah, so with you initiating this, you stepping forward, you sharing your wisdom, with the generations, with you sharing things, this is people follow you and people are attracted to you. When you ostracize yourself and keep yourself away, then people they can't see your light. But when you shine your light, it draws them to you. And it says here, the Holy Spirit is your guiding force as you motivate and inspire others. Indeed, the very word inspire comes from the word spirit and means to invite or to inhale the Holy Spirit into your life and move you towards your creative and spiritual best. I feel like it's also inviting people to a meal. I feel like maybe that's what you do. You create meals, you create something that you invite people to. That's not so I'm inviting you to teach you, but I'm inviting you to get together, and within that is where you teach. The Holy Spirit affirms that your assignment for now is to shine your bright light on the world and make no apologies for your enthusiasm or your confidence as you lead others to higher ground. Be mindful, however, not to overdrive yourself and become disconnected from your source, or you risk getting burned out. Enthusiasm is like fire and must be contained, or it can consume you. The Holy Spirit's message to you: lead with confidence. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, and then we're going to use the round tarot, and let's see what else they want you to know here about transforming this lack. All right, what else? Okay, what else do we need to know? Okay, anything else? All right, and that one. All right, I think that is it here. So we've got, first of all, the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is a great reminder to us that whatever we focus on is what does grow and expand. When we focus on what we are missing in our life, what we're lacking, what happens is we tell the universe, I really enjoy lacking things in my life. Can you have me lack more or miss more things? But when we begin to focus on gratitude, that also transforms. So they're giving us a tool here on how we can transform these feelings of lack into something that is more full, more in alignment with our high heart, with what we're really wanting. It also is about new passion, new desire. So I like this, inviting people, initiating things. It's the magician energy. I'm going to do what I can to bring things to me. And I know, like I said, it gets old when we are the ones that we feel like we're always inviting everyone else, in always the one reaching out. There is something too, if you haven't checked out my Take 10 with Zen of a weekly series, it is like episode 4 and 5 that has to do with destiny, and it talks about blocks we have both energetically, like consciously and subconsciously, like our conscious focus and a subconscious, programs that are still running below the surface that can be blocking and keeping people away too, keeping things away. So if you look at those, it should be linked here at the end of this video, the playlist. So if you check, I believe it's 4 and 5 are around the fates. So check that out if that resonates. And then you have the King of Cups. So balancing of heart and mind. The heart here, the King of Cups, they rule over the emotions, but all the kings are given a second portion of air, which is the mind, and that's where the balancing of heart and mind come in. We have a lot of painful things from our past and thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that can keep us, feeling low, feeling isolated. But the balancing between the heart and the mind allows us to move past things and see things going, you know what, you're right. I can sit here, feeling this lack, or I can get out and do things. And I know I'm a huge introvert, and I teach people not to contact me because I'm always saying, no, it's okay. And introverts' favorite plans are canceled plans. So when I want to be around people, all I have to do is ask them, and they're like, absolutely. But if I'm in a little thing like, well, no one ever, like I used to have this really poor me, no one ever wants to do anything with me. And I'm like, when I balanced my heart and my mind, I realized I'm the one that taught everyone to not contact me. All right. And then you have the Two of Cups. Yeah, so you do have these relationships. The Two of Cups, it doesn't have to mean romantic, but there is these special connections with people that you will have. I feel like if you do take a class or join a group, that there are people that do the same thing, that want to find friends, want to have people to do things with. And so you will find significant friendships, relationships, whatever it may be, through this as well. So I like that. And then you have, 6. Here's another 6. 6 of Wands, which is victory, being seen and standing out. So what a great card to get with all of this. But this is the leader. They are on top of the horse. There is this victory. They are being seen here. So I love this, that it's you initiating it. Try it one last time, but definitely, invite people, and then just share with them that it would be fun if we had if it's every 2 weeks or monthly get together where we switch, everyone takes turns, inviting to their home and cooking. Or even if you're like, you guys can come here, if, because some people are like, oh, I don't have to clean my house all the time, for someone or whatever. If you're like, I'm willing to do that, I'm willing to host, if you guys are willing to bring the groceries, we can cook together, or we can do this or that, whatever you're wanting to create. Don't be afraid to share what it is that you want to share, right? And then your final card, the Hierophant, card number 5. Dive deep. You have this invitation here. Your alone time has been on purpose for a purpose, to help you understand more of what you truly want, who you truly are, capital T, truths of your higher self, of your true desire, of where things are truly coming from. Because you are never, ever, ever alone. You're always surrounded by a host of beings of unconditional love and light. You've got the Holy Spirit, and got the fairies, your ancestors, the dream weavers. You've got your guardian angel, your angels, your spirit guides, loved ones who are on the other side. A whole slew of beings of unconditional love and light that are always around you. So you are truly never alone. But when you're wanting to have physical interactions with humans, you do have this ability, and I love the message for you here. Now, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these, there's a couple things that you can do to have more videos come to you here. I have a ton of pick-a-cards, so you can always check those out here. But there's a couple other things that you can do. First of all, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That tells me that you're enjoying this content, but it also tells YouTube that you're enjoying the content, and they'll bring more of that to you as well. The other thing you can do is click that subscribe button, because that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you'll be notified of any new videos that come out on my channel. And you're also notified when I go live to provide free readings on YouTube. So, in addition to that, doing those things does help spread the Zen love. It helps you be part of the Love Tsunami, because when you like or share the videos on my channel, comment on the videos, subscribe to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy, happy, excited, wants to automatically share the videos of my channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm very, very grateful. And if you are a member, I have memberships that just came out recently before this video was recorded. You actually get advanced notification at certain levels of memberships of new videos that come out. So you get advanced sneak peeks too. So very cool. Also, these are all general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings. All that information is all listed down in the description box down below. All right, amazing people, as you're going through your adventure here, know that every second of every day, you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. You hang in there, and you take care. If you chose reading number 2, then this is the reading for you. And we are going to start off with the Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards to find out from your ancestors where in your life there is this lack, and where you can transform it, or any information about transforming it. So let's take a look here for all of those that chose reading number 2. What do your ancestors? All right, I want you to know right off the bat. Here we go. Treat your body well. Okay, exercise, meditate, massage. So this definitely feels around lack of physical wellness, and So this is what we'll be looking at here, what they want you to know around your physical body and the lack of where you feel you don't have, perfect health. And the Thai culture was influenced by Buddhism from the 12th century, and their holistic approach to living well and avoiding illness included physical activity, meditation, diet, herbal medicines, and massage. Thai massage, the Nuat Thai, combines Ayurvedic principles, acupressure, and assisted yoga positions. The technique is based upon energy lines, which they call Sen, S-E-N in Thai, in and along the body, and the idea that these energy lines are responsible for balancing and energizing the physical, mental, and emotional processes in the body. It is believed this practice was used to treat Buddhist monks and nuns to ease sore muscles after hours of sitting in lotus meditation pose. Massage is mentioned in the Pali Canon, the earliest surviving Buddhist scriptures. The practice of Nuat Thai was honored and preserved by Buddhist monks who passed down the information from one master to the next, and all through medical texts that were carved in stone. Interesting. So take all that, how that resonates. You do have messages from the ancestors and a divinatory meaning here. And the ancestors say, nurture your whole self and look after your physical body. People often think they don't have enough time to take care of themselves, but it is about making the time so you have more energy for yourself and others. Start caring for your body, heart, and mind to avoid tiredness or becoming disconnected from your spirit and energy source. Enjoy a massage, sign up for a yoga class, or add a suitable activity to your weekly or daily routine that will contribute to your wellness. Your muscles will benefit from the exercise, and afterwards, your energy will flow better, and you will feel re-energized. Of course, disclaimer down in the description box of the video, we are not medical professionals, and this is, tarot is designed for entertainment purposes only, so, always be sure to check with licensed medical professionals in regards to your health. Divinatory meaning of the card is that this is a sign for you to learn a massage, practice yoga, or engage in a therapeutic activity. As you become healthier and more energized, you'll be able to help others by passing on your know-how. If you already teach yoga or provide healing massage to others, this card is a confirmation that you are on the right track. Keep up the good work. All right, so we like that. So the lack of health for yourself allows you to take more interest in your body, and then you also, that fills you up and overflows out to other people too. So I love that. All right. And then we're also going to pull here. We heard from your ancestors. Now we're going to hear from the fairies through the Fairy Wisdom Oracle. And let's see what they have here for you. Wow, I got the Birth of Magic card here. Card number 4. We'll put that right here. And let's see what that brings in here for you. This is all about innocence. It says, here lies a message to open up your heart and find that small child within you. That childlike joy, trust, and awe often gets stifled as we grow to adulthood. Remember to see the magic through the child's eyes and mind. Recall the spirit of the fairy child within who laughs and sings with abandon. Bring that essence into your daily life by rejoicing in nature. See beyond the adult mind and into the reality of the elemental world around you. Ask for the help of the elementals in connecting with the magic within and bringing it out into all that you do. As humans, we tend to get hung up on our duties, our accomplishments, what we have and what we don't have. We take life way too seriously. And if you have small children in your life, watch them and see how they respond to the world around them. They come from pure emotion and pure joy. Their excitement in even the smallest things is essentially their spirit rejoicing at just being. The sound of a tiny chime sends them into peals of laughter. A multicolored strand of lights is enchanting and awe-inspiring to them. The taste of new food brings a look of incredulousness to their faces. They absorb everything completely. They're not halted by fears or what ifs. They live to explore and to learn and to rejoice. They live in the now. Everything is a miracle to them, as it actually is to us if we could just realize it. Practice seeing your world through the eyes of a child, unfiltered and open to what life has to offer. And this card has chosen you. It's possible that a small child could also be coming into your life, or you may be working with a small child or your own small child within you. I love it. The last message for this card says, skip instead of walking today. So when we become so serious, when we're in fight or flight mode, it does impact our physical body. You can search the internet on that. You don't have to believe me because, like I said, I'm not a medical professional, but there's so much information about that when our body's in fight or flight mode, it shuts down our digestive system, our immune system. It floods our body with adrenaline and different things. And so it does impact us. And when we're in joy and celebration, we're not in fear. And so being in joy does help our physical bodies too. So I like it. We're also going to pull here from the Dream Weaver's Oracle. They're another spiritual entity that helps our dreams come true and helps inspire us. Let's see what they have here for you. Nope, none of those. All right. Here's your card here. And you've got time to feed the hungry heart. It is hungry. Card 25. So we'll put that over here. Let's see what that brings in for you. It's time for a timeout, self-care, a need to regroup and replenish nourishment. Well, there you go. There are times when you work so hard and move so fast, juggling so many things and putting others first that you don't remember to take care of yourself. I think there's a message here. When this happens, you start to feel burned out. You might resist this knowledge and force yourself through the exhaustion to prove you're a hero, to show how far you can push yourself. After all, it's impressive being the too busy one, the one who handles it all, isn't it? Well, the universe is not impressed at all. I like it. Did you know that the world will continue to spin if you take some time to care for yourself? And I laugh because it's so me. I do the same thing. I almost had a nervous breakdown. I worked so hard when I was in corporate life. So I've learned to take it more and more easy, but I still find myself, burning out my battery too. So no judgment here at all. So do you remember what kinds of books or shows you love to explore for the sake of fun? Right? Fun. You must build yourself up with stories of hope and redemption, love and goodness, triumph and truth, if you want to write it into your own story. Maybe you need a hot bath and a good cry, or not. A hug from a pet, dancing for the sake of it. A walk where you don't bring your list of to-dos with you. You can accomplish so much more if you include rest, relaxation, fun, spending quality time with your loved ones, healthy food, and lots of self-love to your menu. It's time to feed your hungry heart, and you feed it with love. I like it. Self-love. Giving yourself this attention. I like it. This is what's all in all these cards here. And then we have the Ask Your Guides Oracle. So this is your higher self, your, all of your spiritual guides, your guardian angel, your angels, your loved ones on the other side, ancestors. So this is all your guides giving you a message. All right, I guess that's your card. Let's see what else they have here for you. Oh, look at this. See? Celebration, and you got the Joy Guides, card number 14. I like it. Let's just scooch these up a little bit. We'll put it right here. How perfect. You can't make this up. Joy, 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 celebrate. Very, very clear message here for you, right? And this is about alignment. It is also about harvest, bonding, even marriage. It says you're entering a period of great expansion and celebration. Your joy guides are at hand, ushering you into a season of abundance, celebration, and hospitality. You are loved, accepted, and trusted by those around you. This is a time when life gives back to you, and you may become engaged, get married, receive a promotion, land a deal, or just get a long-awaited lucky break. Whatever your desire, your joy guides are urging you to prepare for it because it's surely coming. And that's what happens when we focus on gratitude and joy. We draw in those things that are of higher vibrational love for us too. Realize that as life's tides turn your way, the soon-to-become realized positive flow of events isn't just a fluke or an accident or just the luck of the draw. Rather, it's the natural outcome of your unwavering efforts and commitment to your dreams and goals. Your Joy Guides message, plan for the party. You'll soon have reason to celebrate. So you have reason to celebrate now, like it's saying you can choose joy in the moment. Give yourself this nourishment. You don't have to wait until some time in the future to have joy or to be happy. You can be happy right now for no reason whatsoever. Give yourself this break, this joy, this celebration, this nurturing, this self-care. So I like it. And then we're going to pull here from the original tarot, original round tarot here, and we're going to see what their final messages are here for you. What else do they want you to know? Okay. Okay. And what else? All of these? All of these? All right. They said yes. So you guys get extra cards in your reading. So we'll start with this one up here. Yeah, here's the 10 of Wands. The burden, the exhaustion, the letting things go. But this is great because this is ending of this, letting all the burden go, and it goes to the Ace of Wands next. It goes, endings and new beginnings, which means you get your energy back, you get to rest, you get to relax. The exhaustion that you're having here, you can let go of here. Yeah. And you have the High Priestess. The High Priestess steps away from all of the chaos, all the stuff going on, into her High Priestess temple, spends her time reflecting upward, going behind the veil, diving deep, but definitely she's off in her High Priestess temple, having that important time for herself there, of course, for perfect reflection. And here you have the Peace of Mind card, the Four of Swords, so resting the mind. So definitely that's coming in here. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles. The last thing that grows on the fruit tree is the fruit. Just know that it takes time to get to somewhere, and allow the time and allow the peace to come in. This is like slowing down, having patience, and not rushing to get anywhere. It's enjoy the journey, enjoy the steps, but not rushing. You do have new opportunities that are coming your way here in the future. So it's trusting that you will get this fruit of your labor, that things will unfold and they'll fold in the perfect timing. So allow that to happen. Allow it to, have its fruition here. Yeah, because here you have both of these came out in the first reading too, I think, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe I'm not thinking of a different reading, maybe. You never know. But these are both patience cards, allowing for the timing, allowing for things to unfold in their timing. The Knight also has a quest after this Ace of Pentacles, which you have here, which is looking at the relation of your worth to the outside world in a different way as well. So I like this coming in here because it's taking your health, yourself seriously, and not defining yourself by outside things where you overburden yourself to try to do something. You're coming back to you, you're nurturing, your own self. Ace of Pentacles can also mean a renewed physical body, so renewed physical energies that are coming in as well. And then you have, here we go, your last card is the Strength card, the inner strength card, your human communicating with your higher self. Again, right here on top of the High Priestess, who does connect to the higher self. Trust your intuition, trust your gut. Both of these cards would tell you that if you feel something is off and you want to go to the doctor, listen to your body, listen to it. It's communicating to you always, so listen to it and take those necessary actions with all that. So I'm loving this for you. There's definitely a clear message here for you, for your journey, and I'm excited for you. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, there's a couple of things that you can do. First, for this video, you can give it a little thumbs up. That does tell me you enjoy this content and you want more of it. It also tells YouTube that you're enjoying it, and they will bring you other suggested and recommended videos as well. The other thing you can do is hit that subscribe button. It does give you access to the notification bell, and when you go in there, you can select the all option, which does tell you immediately when new videos come out on my channel, and it also tells you when I go live to provide free readings on YouTube. Also, doing all those things helps spread the Zen love, and you're part of the Love Tsunami, because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, subscribe to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so crazy, giddy, happy, excited, wants to automatically share those videos with other people as well. And I do offer memberships, which if you want advanced notification, sneak peeks into the pick of cards that are coming in the future before anyone else, some of the levels of my memberships do offer that. All that information and links are in the description box down below as well. These are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I also offer personal readings currently. All that information is listed in the description box down below. So if you want to check that out, you know where that is as well. All right, everybody, as you're going through your amazing transformation of your health to perfect health, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator, and of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, you guys hang in there. Much love to you, and we'll see you soon. If you chose reading number 3, then this is the reading for you. And we're going to start off pulling a card here from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle, just to see what area they want to talk about lacking and any information around how to transform it or just anything around it at all. So let's start here and see, what do your ancestors want you to know? Those that chose reading number 3. All right, this is the one right here. And you have honor the deities around you, prayers, offerings, and help. Beautiful card there. So put this here, and let's see what this brings in here. So it says the ancient Egyptians worshipped a pantheon of deities, all of whom had specific roles to play. Over 2,000 gods and goddesses were thought to be at work influencing everything from the people, the weather, seasons, and crops to natural disasters. There were deities to protect the living and others to safeguard the dead in the afterlife. People sought the favor of the gods and goddesses by recognizing, honoring, and worshiping them through ritual, prayer, and offerings. Pleasing the deities meant they would continue to keep the world in divine order and the people safe. They were called upon for personal reasons and community goals and were seen as spiritual helpers who lived among the people. Many of these deities are still worshipped by modern-day Egyptians and people from different cultures around the world. The ancestral message that comes in here says it is okay to ask for help from the spiritual world. This card has appeared for you because an angel, guide, or other spirit helper is assisting you with a question or problem. Ground, psychically protect and shield your energy, then meditate, listen, look, feel, and pay attention to what they are trying to show or say to you. You may feel drawn to learning about or working with a specific god or goddess even. And the divinatory meaning here says develop your knowledge and relationship with the deity you feel connected to. It doesn't have to be an Egyptian god or goddess. It could be a deity from a completely different culture. You may be surprised at who you feel drawn to. You may like to learn how to prepare a ritual or an offering to honor a specific deity. If you already use ritual or prayer to connect with a deity, this is a sign that they want you to work with them even more closely. Make time to reconnect with your chosen god, goddess, or spiritual helper today. So there is this lack of, the lack is about lack of connection to the spiritual world, lack of, in the depth of what you're wanting to connect to the spiritual world with. Not surprised, my people who choose reading number 3 seems to always be spiritual and deep and about the spiritual connection. So I'm not surprised, and you probably aren't either. So this is great. This hunger and thirst where you might be having these feelings like you're lacking in connection to spirit at the level that you want. And we're also going to pull here from the Fairy Wisdom Oracle to hear from the fairies and see what they have to add to your message here as well. So let's take a look here and see what they have here. Overindulgence. I like this card because it reminds me of the Ace of Cups, which the Ace of Cups does tell me about this connection to the spirit world, because that is where we have our chalice full. When we feel like we don't have the love that we're trying to find in the outside world, we can turn inward and upward. And if we don't feel like we're lovable, we might put our hand over top the cup and go, no, you can't give me the love. This is spirit wanting to give you this love. Don't know if there's really this adds up to 9, which is the hermit's journey, which is turning inward and upward. But let me see here. This does talk about grounding here. So let's see what it says here. It says, hey, it's time to quit fooling around and get down to business. If you have become too much of a party animal, then take another look at your direction. Is this the way you truly want to live your life and use your valuable time? Are you overindulging in drink, food, drugs, sex, or time-wasting activities? What is it that you're hiding from? Are you just plain goofing off too much, or are you trying to forget something hurtful? Shake yourself and let that chaotic energy break away from you. Spin around and twirl it off. Now sit, Breathe deeply and focus on that place at the very center of your being. Be quiet. Balance and ground yourself. Feel your roots as they grow from the bottoms of your feet down into the earth and begin to spread as they make their journey to the core of the earth. Bring the earth energy up the roots and into every cell of your body. From the top of your head, allow branches to grow way up into the heavens. Bring the energy of the heavens down through the branches and into your body, filling every cell of your body and circulating with the earth energy. Stay in that place for a while and sense what it feels like to just be. Feel the serenity and bring it into all situations in your life. Discipline yourself to sit in perfect peace for at least 5 minutes. Begin each day doing something that builds your spirit and your confidence. Know that you are good and perfect. Place yourself in the arms of Spirit. Notice your life becoming more joyful and productive with each day that passes. Overindulgence in any form can never fill the emptiness within. Only recognizing one's connection to Spirit can do that. It's okay to enjoy the material world as long as you keep everything in balance. So stop and ground yourself. Wow. Yeah, so definitely we can get caught up so much in the outside world because we're taught to look outside of ourselves for all of that, right? For that which will make us feel full and whole and complete, but it doesn't. That's why we feel empty and we get desperate and we feel hangry, right? Hungry, angry, because it's this connection with Spirit that we're truly searching for and we're truly hungering after, this Ace of Cups. Let's take a look here and see with the Dream Weaver's Oracle here what else they'd like to add here. The Dream Weavers are like another spiritual entity that help us, like our muse. They help inspire us. This is part of our spiritual support team. They're just specialists. And this one says, let the fire dragons sleep. Beautiful card there. Card number 2. Put that over here. The number of the High Priestess. So got the Hermit card and the High Priestess, 2 things that draw us inward and connecting with the Spirit. That's in the tarot. So this is a warning to stay out of drama, respecting the consequences of possible dangerous outcomes, and dealing with contrary people. Fire dragons are powerful and uncontrollable, and by their very nature, they can cause destruction and damage that can take a long time to heal from. Like this, maybe talked about some healing, some past pains that we're trying to outrun, right? These creatures like their rest. They don't like to be awakened by a stranger. And so when this card arrives, it's a gentle warning that whatever situation or person is inviting you to dance with anger, jealousy, or resentment must be avoided. This is not the time for battle or even engaging in argument because there's no underlying strategy or logic to the situation at hand. You will cause yourself and others unnecessary suffering if you take this on because you're sure to lose. Do not let anyone or any situation provoke you. No, the situation's rooted in deep, unhealed wounds, one either inflicted by you or projected onto you. So this situation cannot be healed through this expression, for it could become an indulgence and misuse of power. That said, the fire dragons are not your enemy. They arrive to warn you when you're about to make a choice that could potentially hurt you. So be thankful for this. You can no longer say no and choose to move away from the danger to higher ground. You can say no and choose to move away from danger to higher ground. There's a difference in how you say that, right? Have a sense of humor now, for laughter tickles the fire dragons, lulling them to their rest. So let the fire dragons sleep, content and curled up in their cave. You will be so glad you did. Your weaving must remain true to the patterns you want to see more of, and the stories of your journey to be proud of. If you keep to the road of your destiny and your eyes on the prize, holding space for your unique gifts, your light will be a beacon of hope for us all. So I like it. Yeah, so definitely avoiding the overindulgence and the drama. All these things are what are turning you inward and upward. When we invest our energy and we're drawn to the outside world, that of course is less energy we can invest inward and outward. But we definitely come down here to experience these things. But when we're done, when we're bored with it because it's not fulfilling us, that's when we have this inward turn that comes in. I'm just going to scooch these up a little bit. And we are going to pull from the Ask Your Guides Oracle here, which tells us from all of our guides, the big group, what else do they want you to know here around this connection to the spirit world? Community. There you go. Spiritual ancestors. So your ancestors coming in again, but here's this community, this whole group of the posse of support of all these beings. It's even the card number 3, which for me, this is the 3 of Cups coming in, which is the community card in the tarot, which tells me this is your spiritual team, that telling you that you're never alone, that you're always surrounded, that you do have this connection. They're always talking to you. We just have to shut up and listen, get away from the noise to be able to hear them. So this does have the energy of tribe, family, camaraderie, and kinship. And your spiritual ancestors are gathering around you at this time, holding you in their light and connecting with your spiritual family here on earth. Your soul is now seeking the kind of love and support that comes from being part of the right community, your people, so to speak. Not wanting you to feel isolated in any way, your ancestors hear your soul call and are presently guiding you toward kindred spirits. Understand and realize that you can't achieve your goals alone, so be open to support. You need the soul energizing support of your tribe. Give up any notions you have of going it alone in your life and develop the insight and wisdom to recognize your limitations. After all, even Christ picked 12 associates to help him accomplish his mission on earth. Follow the ancestors' directions. It is they who encourage you to join a club, enroll in a course, or sign up for the neighborhood basketball team. You never know who you're going to meet. Your ancestors' message: open your heart and feel our presence in your life, and be open to your spiritual family on earth. Yeah, so this connection to the spirit, they're saying, open your heart and, clear these things away. This pain, this distraction, this fireness that's here, this drama that's been drawing you out into the world is what the noise has been. They're like, we're here talking to you, we're behind you, you just can't hear us because of all the noise that's going on in your life. So if you, separate that and turn down the fear noise, turn down the drama, like the high priestess, she steps away from all the chaos and goes into her high priestess temple, and then she can connect to spirit up above, go behind the veil, dive deep into her emotions, clear away stuff that's creating noise, and have this communion with spirit. So I like it. And then we're going to pull here from the round original tarot. Let's see what else they have here for you. Okay. All right. That one and that one and that one will be the middle. All right. So here we go. We'll start with this one up here. Yeah, you have the Two of Swords, so close your mind and open your heart. Another two, like the High Priestess, but this is balancing heart and mind. Getting out of the mind and into the heart allows you, that quiets the noise, that allows you to hear things from your heart and connect to spirit, right? So get out of our head of the supposed tos, the shoulds, the need tos, and the conflict, and we get into the water that's behind here, which is the connection to the spirit world, right? And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight out of them all. So they when things do slow down on purpose, for a purpose. And when things slow down in your outside life, then that is a big indication of spirit wanting you to have a lot of more alone time, turning inward and upward and connecting to, to them as well. Raising your love vibration allows you to hear more clearly. As we turn down the fear noise, that's one part of it. But we also raise our love vibration to that of unconditional love and joy and laughter and peace and gratitude. That's the frequency at which spirit speaks and which you can communicate. So there is this energy that comes in with this around that for you as well. Yep, and you have the Queen of Pentacles, Mother Nature, Mother Nurture. It is time for you to nurture yourself. Time for new beginnings, new birth, going to a new level, upgrade in your spiritual connection too. But it starts with caring for you and getting into your heart, clearing away, mothering yourself, nurturing yourself, so that this Ace of Pentacles she has in her lap, which is your worth in relationship to the outside world, transforms rather than being dependent upon what the outside world brings in. It's all about what's happening on the inside. You're defining yourself by the unconditional, eternal love from up above rather than those outside world things. That allows those things to have less impact on you and for your connection to spirit to be stronger too. Yep, and then you fill up and overflow, because this is where our emotional fullness comes in here. We just feel full and complete with this, when that Ace of Cups, when we fill up like a chalice, it overflows and fills up all of our other cups that we have in the world as well. So I love this, that this is the source of emotional fullness, in our lives. And then you have the King of Swords, and the King of Swords, master of thought and belief and mindset. Get out of our heads. But when it comes in here, all the kings they roll over their own soup, but they're given a second portion of air, which allows them to master the mind. This Ace of Swords allows them to connect to the capital T truths of the higher realm, and at the same time, it's double-edged. It allows them to cut away the fears that are keeping them feeling limited and small, and restricted. So you have them at the center here, which shows that you're being gifted the Ace of Swords. You're being gifted this. I feel like this is an upgrade because you're being granted knowledge. You're being granted higher spiritual awareness and spiritual knowledge that does set you free. It does release things in your life, but it does take you to a whole nother level with spirit as well. So I love this feeling of lack. They're showing what you can do here to help transform it, to help raise your love vibration, to hear the clarity. This also, this is the swords are communication too. So this allows you, this master communication, communicating with spirit, but also communicating their messages to the world as well. So I'm liking this for you. And if you are looking for more messages of love from above, there's a couple things you can do. First, on this video, you can give it a little thumbs up. That does tell me you're enjoying the content, but it tells YouTube that you're enjoying the content too, and they'll bring you more of the same. The other thing you can do is click that subscribe button. It does give you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you'll be notified immediately when new videos come out. Plus, you'll be notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. Also, doing those things helps spread the Zen love, because when you like or share my videos, comment on my videos, subscribe to the channel. It makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy crazy happy, wants to automatically share the videos with other people, so you're part of the Love Tsunami. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more in-depth, specific readings, I do offer personal readings currently, and all that information is listed in the description box below. And we also have memberships that just rolled out. So if you want advanced notification, sneak peeks into future pick-a-cards, certain levels of the membership offer that as well. All that information, too, is in the description box of the video. All right, everybody, as you're going through this wonderful transformation, this upgrade with Spirit, just know that in each second of every moment of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat with each other again, much love to you. You hang in there and you take care.